Ralph. You're not famous enough. Let's get rid. Next. Yes, never heard of them. Cheap Trick, never heard of them. B-52s. There we go. They'll do nicely. Love Shack is a little old place where we can get to. She had a big mouth, didn't she? The ginger one. Members. Katie Pearson, Son of Man Code. Cindy Wilson, CW33, Son of Man Code. Fred Schneider, Ricky Wilson, Son of Man Code. Strickland, Closer Eyes. Julie Cruz, oh look at the size of them teeth. Tracy Wormworth. Sterling Campbell, 2 first names. Right, well I'm not doing all them, but I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do the front 3. We'll do the front 3 if they've got any. B-52s. The main one is going to be this ginger-headed dude right here. He was the big singer from the Love Shack is a little old place. Sweet baby Jesus. Size of that hand. Look at where that wrist is. That's where the wrist is, look. All of that is palm, look. All of it. That is a big hand, baby. Where are we? Is that your boyfriend? Oh, he's gay. Is he a lesbian? Oh, he's a lesbian. Look, two gay dudes pretending to be women. Stairfail. Oh, wow, my. Look at the size of that. If that doesn't scream flip-flop, I don't know what does. Straight legs, knees together. That's game over right there. Look at the size of his head. Look at his neck. His thick clavicles. Yeah, we're done. That's a stairfail. Game over. What's his name? Kate Pearson. Let's see if you're in the back file, Kate. I don't think you are, actually. I don't think I've done the B-52s. I could be wrong. I don't remember doing the B-52s. Right. What's his name? Kate Pearson, Son of Man Code. Deranged. He looks deranged, doesn't he? They've both got massive heads. That one looks deranged. Well, they are. They think they're women. Nut jobs. Look, they think they're women. Is there anything... fellas, can you see a sexy line anywhere in there at all? Just look at it. It's just a bloke wearing a dress. It kills me. It really does. Blind is what I was. I was blind, but now I can see, just the way Jesus told me I would. Kate Pearson. No gates. Walking. Oh, there's one. Straight legs, knees together. Facebook blade. Look at the mincer bit. Look at this. When's the last time you wore a shirt like that, Peter? Never! That's right, because I'm a bloke, Marv. Look at that. Look at these feet at 8 o'clock, 4 o'clock and 8 o'clock position. Male, knee punching forward, look. Feet forward, 6 o'clock. The Almighty Heavenly Father, who you don't believe in, created you in his own image and made it very simple for you to tell the difference between a man and a woman. He made it very simple, just by the way we walk. In real life, you're going to have trouble catching this. You are. Because it happens. It's so quick. Someone walking. Duh, 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 duh. But you will see glimpses of it. Just glimpses. If you really want to see shots like that, then you have to take film with you. You have to put a pair of spy glasses on, like I've got, record, come home, and then look at it and pause it. And you will pause these footsteps. You literally will. You won't see them. Very rare you see them. You can tell when a man's walking with straight legs anyway, and a woman's crossing over, you can. But it's very rare you're going to see these gates as they are there, held in time. Because that's what it is. It's a pause in time. Record it. Look at it. Watch it back. Right. What's his name? Kate Pearson. I don't think this person's got a back file. He hasn't. But I have got a stair file. 'Cause the Love Shack is a little old place where we can get together. Is that him? Kate Pearson finds new groove on the Cape. Well, I suppose it is. Upskirts. I've got. What are you on about? I've got a tiny 1-inch mirror on the end of my Wellington boot. Right. Anyway, we're looking at this massive melon-headed bowling balls. Look at the size of that head. That is not an egg, is it? Right. This is the best part. Once you get used to doing this, you become accustomed to seeing this narrowing jawline, smaller face. You really do. When the face is spread and it's a big cannonball head, it stands out. It looks like Victoria Presley. What do they call him? That one anyway. Elvis's husband. Looks like Elvis's husband on donuts. It looks like a fat Victoria Presley or whatever his name is. I can't remember. Right, anyway, we're looking at Kate Pearson, who's got no gates apart from that stairfail. But do you know what? I'm going to take you, Kate, because I haven't done you. And I really do need a B-52. So, is that a gate? No, he's bloody well standing. We're going to go street and then airport, and then we're done. Street. Oh, might get you there. I'm not sure if that is you. Oh, it is. That can't be, surely. Singer Kate Pearson's being led through the streets. Oh, it is. Straight legs needs to go. That's a nice one. We'll take that one, Kate. It's a second. This is why I like 5 gates. Not 1, not 2, not 3. 5. I like 5 gates to absolutely destroy all narratives. You see, with the celebrities, it's not a problem, though. Simply because I know it's all of them. And this is why I don't do normal people. If you get, this is to all you that are doing this, if you get a normal person and you get the skull check wrong, you're going to hurt someone's feelings. You don't care. I'm talking about a real person. You're talking about a natural person we're talking about. Whether it be a man or a woman, you're going to hurt that person's feelings. I'm not here to do that. I'm here to expose the wicked. These people, I'm not hurting the feelings because it's the truth. The truth may stun them a little bit, that we know now, but it's tough shit. It's out. It's out the bag. I know what I'm looking at when I see it. Especially when it comes to celebrities. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I'm the hardest working. I'm not the best in the world at this. I'm the hardest working in the world at this. I'm the quickest teaching in the world at this. Quicker than all the other teachers that came before me. See, I couldn't give a crap if these people's feelings are hurt because they're liars. They're deceivers. They can run around the world smiling, being famous, knowing that real natural people are living under bridges, in fields, in tents. Have you seen how cold it is out there? And there's people living in, like, in the woods where I walk the dog. There were people living in the woods, in tents. It's a joke that we give hotels and stuff to the people that weren't born here. Surely the people that were born here should be cared for first. But there's a problem, right? Most of the people I see on the streets have an addiction as well. They're not just homeless. Some people are just homeless, can't afford to live. But a lot of the people are on dirty, rotten, man-made drugs, spice and all the rest of it. It ruins people. It doesn't just ruin the body, it ruins the minds. And these people can run around smiling all day long, living the life of Riley, while some poor bastard is living in a tent or in a bin. You know, I just... Oh... There's no way I could laugh and smile. One-eyed symbolism. There's no way I could laugh, smile, and go to parties knowing that I'm trampling on someone else because I'm a natural. These don't mind trampling on naturals, apparently. They don't mind taking all the taxes off you. They could create their own taxes. There's no need for a tax system anywhere. They could create their own tax and pay all the hospitals and everything. There'd be no problem. And everybody are much more wealthy, but they don't want that. They want you squeezed to the last minute so that you don't enjoy your life, so that you're full of hurdles and obstacles in your way, no matter what you want to do. These people don't have hurdles and obstacles. You know what made me laugh? I was listening on the radio earlier on to an interview, and it was like, Luke Littler. We've already done Luke Littler. Luke Littler is an inspiration to all young boys in England. It goes to show you that anybody could become the world champion at darts. Anyone. And there's all these young boys that are going to get into... your boyfriend's got a bigger face than you, Luke. All these young boys that are going to get into darts or whatever, or are already into darts or football, whatever it is, you can be the next David Beckham. You can be the next Ronaldo. You can be the next Luke Littler. No, you can't. It's all... you're a donkey and they're dangling a carrot in front of you. And you go clippity cloppity, clippity cloppity all your life chasing that carrot. You can't get to it. You're never going to get it. It's out of your reach. It's not even in your reach. It's on a different level. But you're an inspiration to all young boys. No, you're not. You fat lying bitch. You and your saucepan-faced husband over there are a pair of deceivers. Conning the world. Literally, this twat can grin. I'm the darts champion. Who gives a fuck about darts? Football. Any of it. I don't give a crap for any of the sports. The boxing, the MMA. I don't. That's the thing when you see God. You don't care about any of this stuff in the world that Satan's made important. And this is what I said the other day. When you go out and you talk to people, or I'm talking about around friends and family, and they start talking about Luke Littler or Love Island or something that's got absolutely no bearing on anything, anywhere, at any time. But this is what activates their mind, entertains them. Entertainment. They're tainting your mind. They're entering your mind and tainting it. The idea that your child's going to become darts champion is absolute lies. Start to finish. It really is. Luke Littler is not an icon. He's not a legend. He's not this mythical... look at the size of those hands. They're tiny. They look like baby hands. It's mythical that you're going to be the world's darts champion or any of your children. But yet, all my friends and family are quite happy with that. If that's the case, even if that is the case, they don't care. And it's that sends you to the hell. It's that lack of care that God's going to send you great delusion, that you should believe this is like that. You should believe this is a man. That you should believe that your children can become like Luke. That's the delusion. And it's going to be sent by God himself, the Almighty High Father. May God have mercy on all of us. All of us. The power and the glory goes to God. Not this fat-faced, slanted-jawed, small eye-set-eared, close-set eyes, widest in the airline, FTM mother. And again, I don't know if Luke drinks blood. I don't know if he's a Satanist or he does horrible things. I don't know any of this. But I know when she has a baby, she's going to do it to her child. That's the Baal sacrifice that they warned us about, sacrificing of the children into the world of Baal. We're born into Baal's world, don't get me wrong. God created this place, but it belongs to Satan. You were told this. That's why he could offer Jesus all the kingdoms on earth, because they belong to Satan. And what did Jesus say? No, 40 days, 40 nights. Screw you, Satan. Screw you, I nearly swore. Screw you, Satan, is what he said all the way through. Because there's nothing material that you could give the Son of God that's got any benefit to him. You see, the kingdoms are already his. Even though you own them, Satan, they still belong to him. God granted all rights and access on earth to the children of God. Not to rent the land to each other, but to live on it freely. The way it was in the beginning. There is no rent in heaven. I bet you any money there's rent in hell. I bet you have to work every day of your eternity in hell. I've got no idea. All I know is there's a difference between good and bad. There's a difference between men and women. There's a difference between right and wrong. And all the good connotations of those words come back to God. Because God is good. That's where we get the word good from. Good God. And evil, well, you just put a D in front of it and you get devil. The devil, whatever you want to call it. Whatever that unholy spirit is that's down here with us, it took over the world, cloak and dagger style. There was some type of chaos somewhere in the world, because it shows in the rock work, in the formations, petrified trees buried in mud and then fossilized. Trees, giant trees chopped down. They're tree stumps. I don't care what anyone says. They're tree stumps. I've got eyes that see. They're tree stumps. They're not mesas. They're not tabletop mountains. They're trees that have been cut down. I can see it. Giant trees. And it makes sense to me that God would make these giant trees in the beginning. Why they never grew back, I don't know. That's the only question. Because if it's a tree, surely it would lay big seeds like an acorn. Imagine the acorn that would fall off a giant tree. It'd kill you. It'd flatten houses. Why didn't they grow again? Why did only those trees? This is the only question that bothers me about the big trees. Why have the big trees never come back? Anyway, I've gone ranting, and there was these two B-52s sent me off on a rant. Look. Yeah, well, that's a double-pronged Adam's apple, isn't it, mate? Huge-necked, big-teeth boys. We're done. Kate Pearson is a man, and I've got 2 gates to prove it. Save image. Because the love shack is a little old place where we can't... He looks like Tony, what's his name? Yeah. Is that a good pick? It's a bit small. It's not a 50-50, is it? That one's too big. Look at those deep set eyes. Look at this brow bone. Can't see it right. I don't know why they put mascara on. Their eyes are already deep enough and then they go and blacken them. Huge cheekbones. That's a big face. Deep set eyes. I like that one, I think, as the 50-50. Oh, it's a blurred picture. We'll take that one then. It's a little bit small, but I think it'll be all right. Save image. Right, Kate Pearson, Son of Man Code, done. Next, who's this one? Cindy Wilson, CW33, and then a Wilson, Son of Man Code. You already should know who the Son of Man is and why I have the name, the Son of Man. There's your Getty Images. He's got some long bones on him, hasn't he? That last picture. That is a big humerus. It's not the thickest of humerus, but it's a big humerus, a long one. See, I don't think Cindy Wilson's got any gates. I don't think she's famous. He's famous enough. Let's look. And he's not. What's that, though? He just looks like a bloke, full stop, doesn't he, that one? I got a nice shoulder tilt and from Flamingo, look, knee bolted outwards towards 4 o'clock. Yeah, there's no pictures. I've got the other one. I don't think we're going to even get Fred. We'll have a look, Fred. See if you're there, mate. I'm going to go straight to walking, of course. Yeah, there's nothing. That's the closest thing to a gate on Fred right there, unless that's Fred. Look at that FTM face. The sloping shoulders of a woman, look. Toblerone shoulders. Nuclear war. There goes my career. See, everything is about brainwashing you. That word there is part of the propaganda of bombs and nuclear war, and just to make it. Why has he got a scorpion tail for a hairdo? Oh, look at that. As above, so below. With the yin and the yang in between it. Go on. Tell me I'm